warm welcome to my channel, and this session is about software testing and automation. Today we are going to discuss about test. Before we start with test plans, let's go with a very common famous quote. A goal without a plan is just a wish. I repeat, a goal without a plan is just a wish, says the saint. Yes, of course, we are going to follow the same, for a plan is called as the test plan. A test plan in software testing is a comprehensive document. It is actually a complete document that outlines the scope, the approach, the resources, and the schedule of the intended software testing activities. All these together are put together in one document, and that document is called the test plan. According to the definition from ISTQB, a test plan is a document which describes the scope, approach, resources, and schedule of the intended test activities. Definitions, now we are able to frame what a test plan should contain. A test plan should cover all the types and phases of testing. It should guide the entire testing process. It should be able to answer the WH questions: who, why, when, and what. So a test plan developed as requirements, it can be developed as functional specification and high level design too. So a test plan should include test objective, the schedule and the logistics, test strategies, the test cases in which the procedure, the data and the expected result of each test case should be mentioned, and finally the procedures for handling the problem. This is what should be inside the plan. There are several different templates for a test plan. On the screen you are able to see a simple test plan template format. Here the vital sections are described. Test plan ID, which is unique for each test plan. Then the test plan name, which is the title or name of the test plan. The version number of the test plan should be mentioned in the. Look into a sample test plan that is given from the company Infractra. Here it is a purchase order workflow automation user acceptance testing. So the description about this test plan is a role based purchase order system. Here we are going to streamline the process order creation, the approval and the tracking. The features that are included here are the validation checks, the audit. So we have seen what a test plan is, we have seen what should be inside a test plan, and now we have seen an example also with a test plan. Now it's time to know why do we need the test plans. So it's very clear that verification is a very systematic method for achieving the confidence in the design phase. So careful analysis and planning itself is enough to find out the bugs. So by specifying everything, we need to test effectively. So test plans are very crucial for effective software testing, as they provide a complete structured approach ensuring the comprehensive coverage and efficient resource allocation. They serve as a blueprint. Actually, they guide the testing activities, coordinating efforts, and it facilitates the communication among all the stakeholders. To sum up, without a test plan, the projects, the risk in a vital role. So why test plans are essential? Because it gives us approach. It's helpful Optimization, it's helpful to find the risk mitigations so that the test plans allows us to go with the proactive measures to minimize impact. And the clear communication with all the stakeholders keeps informed about the testing process, the progress, and issues that involved. The overall quality completely is achieved in a better way and gives a positive experience. When we are able to achieve a positive user experience, then naturally the defect prevention is good because the early identification and the resolution of defects through the well-defined test plans prevents from the defect to reach the end users. Before the end users it reaches the hands, the test plan identifies and the rectification measures are immediately. Naturally, the time and cost savings are ultimately saved because we can prevent the rework and the testing process. As I showed in the example, the progress tracking is a baseline for the tracking process so that it helps to enable the teams to keep monitoring the testing process and the necessary arrangements. So when we are very clear with what a test plan is and how to write a test plan, we should be next clear about who has to do what, who has to write, who has to review, who has to approve the test plans. Similarly, who has to write the test case, who has to review the test case, and who has to approve the test case. So this table gives you a clear picture of who does the role of roles. Now, when clear with what a test plan, who has to write and do review all this, now it's time to look upon the test plan goals. So, the test plan goals divides into the reasonably sized concrete tasks. It defines what the plan is covering and what the other plans are assuming to be covered. There should be no underlaps and only sensible overlaps are allowed. And it's very helpful to track what parts. When we are clear about what a test plan is, we should be also clear about what a test plan is not about. A test plan is not about the only measurement about to check whether the total work is completed. There are other tools also. And a test plan is not a static document because the test plan will keep evolving over time. And then it's only good when you think it's good about adding to it. So now we have come up to the end of the session where we are going to have a recap about the test plan terminologies that we discussed today. First one is a test plan. A test plan is a document. There it is going to define the complete set of tasks and verify all the aspects of the portion of the design. Then comes the task. The task means a specific action and that particular action